He's arguably the funniest man on two wheels, and he's set to take to the road delivering vital medical products to hospitals and blood banks. But for a quick reminder of this guy in full flight, here he is in his recent Channel 4 series Trojan Donkey, where he's worried about his goldfish.
How you doing? I got these fish here on Tuesday morning.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what's wrong with them. They're a bit funny.
What do you mean they're a bit funny?
This one's staring at me all the time.
They look perfectly healthy to me.
But it's like a threatening tone or something.
That's what fish do.
No, it's not like a regular stare. It's like he looks at...
Are you actually being serious?
Yeah, I swear to God, I can't work it out. It's the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen.
Just, if you don't want them, just leave it here.
No, I'd love to have two fish.
That's what fish do, unfortunately.
Yeah, but it's like they don't even swim around the bowl. Trying to make sense with them and talk to them, and then there's nothing. They go on the side of the bowl.
It's fish. Fish don't have brains.
They don't have brains.
No.
At all.
No. They don't have a mind span or anything like that. It's two fish.
No mind span. Could I swap them maybe for a couple of fish that have a mind span? What about a trout? See, you're doing what the fish does.
I think you're absolutely hysterical.
And you have a mind span.
You've actually made my day. I've never heard anything so ridiculous in my whole entire life.
But then I come in and you're doing exactly... They've obviously learned it from you.
PJ Gallagher, good morning.
Hey, yeah, how's it going? What's the crack?
Yeah, listen, did you enjoy... You were filming that series, weren't you, Trojan Donkey in Glasgow. What was that like?
Yeah, it was good fun, yeah. I'm not very good at being away from home, so it was good to find a city that's very like home to go and do the same sort of messing. It was great crack.
So Jake Stevens enjoyed himself there?
Yeah, I know, yeah, he's probably stuck there now. I'd say that is definitely... I know I've said it before, but that's definitely the last we've seen of Jake. I think he's retired into Glasgow. He fits in better there than Dublin anyway.
You're never going to take him back out again. Look, you love bikes anyway. The last time you were in here with me, you were chatting about motorbikes. But last night, you were out, PJ, weren't you, with a crew of bikes for a new venture you're involved in. Tell me about that.
Yeah, it's called Blood Bike East, and it was set up by a guy called Pat McCabe and a few other lads, so I won't name them all, but they just realised that how much money was being wasted, really, I suppose, on, getting stuff from one hospital to the other and transporting bloods, and they thought if they could save money by setting up a volunteer service and getting these things around to hospitals as an emergency service through the night, after hours, and just basically helping things along. So when they asked me if I'd be a patron for the charity, I just said I'd love to, but I'd really love to ride a bike too, So they're giving me my assessment. I went out with them last night, but I have to do my assessment now today, actually. So as soon as we're finished talking, I'll be jumping on the bike and sprinting in to see if they'll actually have me or not. And
I wonder, what's going to happen with the assessment? How are they going to assess you?
Well, it's a proper motorcycle instructor, and he'll just follow me around, I suppose, make sure I actually do know what I'm doing, and make sure I don't do anything stupid, make sure I'm competent, and then he'll give me the go-ahead or not. And if he gives me the go-ahead, I hope to be out actively riding the bikes and delivering the bloods and breast milk and anything else the hospitals need as often as possible.
And how often would you do it? A few times a week or not?
No, a couple of times a month, because it's been brilliant. There's been such a great reaction from all the other bikers. So I think they've got over 100 volunteers at the moment. So 2 days a month, 2 nights a month, from 7 in the evening till 7 the following morning on duty, just waiting for calls and staying by the phone. So it's not a huge commitment, but it's just something that's really good to be a part of. And it's a great social thing. I met them all last night, and they're a really nice bunch of lads,
Why did you get involved, PJ? Was it something to do with your wife Elaine that you got involved?
Well, she always gives blood anyway, and she's always given out to me because I don't. But I've tried to. It's just that I've always had a tattoo, or I've been in a country that excludes me. So every time I've gone to give blood, they've told me that I'm not allowed to. So now if I can't give blood, I might as well deliver it, So it's my sort of way of helping out in that field, really. But so my wife Elaine, she's sort of got me thinking about that whole thing a long, long time ago.
Listen, the last time you were here, I'm just remembering, you had lost your wallet with everything, documents, cards. Did that wallet ever turn up?
Yeah, and it did, It was one of the guys, he's a guard, and he works for Blood Bikes, and he was on duty out of Pearse Street. Brendan is his name. And he got into the car 6 weeks later and found my wallet in one of the glove boxes. So it amazingly all kind of linked itself together, back through your show and Blood Bikes and everything.
And did you get your original birth cert? Remember the last time you spoke to me? But you were adopted, but you got it from Roscommon or something. Did you ever get that?
I did, yeah, I got it eventually. It wasn't too hard to source. I just remember talking to you the last time. I just couldn't believe I wasn't allowed to have one in Dublin because I was adopted, but I did find one.
Cool. And your ankle? You had big problems with your ankle the last time. Is that sorted? You've had 2 operations on it now, haven't you?
Yeah, I've had 3. I have another one now probably in October. And hopefully that's the last one then. Once that one's done, I should be flying. I should be able to get around again. But generally fitness is pretty good and I'm not feeling too bad.
And listen, final question. What do you think the reaction of the nurses will be when you're going around on your bike, delivering these good medical products, doing a good cause, but you whip off your helmet and they see PJ Gallagher there?
Oh God, I'm a disaster. I don't know. I'll have to wear a T-shirt that says I'm not using a hidden camera or something. I mean, even just getting ready for this,
they'll never believe it.
My bike, and I had to run up to Joe Duffy BMW and scab a bike off them, and then I had to go and everything I touch is always drama attached to it. So when I walk into the hospital, they probably think I'm joking, but I won't be. I will be taking it serious.
Yeah, well, look, congratulations. It's a good thing to do, PJ, and we wish you the best of luck with your assessment today.
No worries, and can I just say, if anyone wants to meet any of the Blood Bike riders, they're going to be in Bloomfields, Dunleary Shopping Centre on Friday and Saturday. So if anyone wants any questions or wants to ask how they can help, they'll be there all weekend, and they're on the website and on Facebook and everything as well. So if anyone's interested at all, they can check us out. Okay, listen, PJ, thanks a million for chatting to me this morning.
Podcast today's show at rte.ie/John Murray. The John Murray Show with Miriam on RTE.